came across these tools and implemented them, and that's when my life totally transformed. So, if you're struggling right now with your weight, if you're struggling with your cholesterol, your blood pressure, your blood sugar level, and you want to do something about it, no surgery, you don't want to do nothing chemical, you want to do something natural, you want to do something that's safe, I'm going to share with you exactly what I've done. I'm going to share with you the tools, and I'm going to share with you the strategy that I implement. I'm going to start here in about 1 minute. If you haven't done so yet, go ahead and drop in the comments what city, what state, what country you represent, so that way I can give you a proper shout out. Patrick, good to see you. Donovan, good to see you. Frederick, welcome on. We got Texas in the house. We got New York. We got California. We got DC. We got Maryland representing so far. Florida in the house. Princess, good to see you. Welcome, welcome everybody. I'm going to start here in about 30 seconds. Go ahead, drop in the comments what city, what state, what country you're representing. And here I was. May of last year. Sick and tired of being sick and tired. I was overweight, close to about 500 pounds. Knees was hurting all the time. And I had no energy. And I was severely depressed. And I ran into a system. Cedric, good to see you, my brother. Long time. Yes, New York. Dre, good to see you from New York. If you haven't done so yet, go ahead, drop in the comments what city, what state, what country you're representing. I got to say country now because the algorithm seems to be having a lot of people from the Caribbean and from Africa and all over the world now. So I got to make sure country so I can give you a proper shout out. So I was looking for a way to get my health back in order. Orlando, Old Town in the house. Good to see you, Old Town. Indianapolis, Indiana. They got the Indy 500 coming up. Welcome on, Indianapolis. Good to see you. So I want to talk about my story and what I went through. Tampa, okay, West Coast. All right, Cedric, I got to come over there and holler at your boy on the West Coast of Florida. Tampa in the house. And I was frustrated. And I wasn't the only one. And this is what I want to share with y'all. I'm having a weight problem too. All right, I got you, Dre. Let's do this thing together. And I want to encourage you to know that you're not the only one. If you're struggling with your weight, your cholesterol, your blood pressure, your blood sugar level, 90% of the population right now of American adults are struggling with that. But it's just not being talked about. 90% of the population are metabolically unhealthy, meaning they have high blood pressure, high cholesterol, high blood sugar level. They got extra fat on their body, and they're basically, that's like me. But it's not being discussed. And here's why. Because the root cause of a lot of the challenges that you and the people you love and care about are having is something called insulin resistance. Insulin resistance. Appreciate that share, guy. And share this with someone that you know that might be struggling with their weight or struggling with their cholesterol or blood pressure level and need some help. Because I didn't know anything about insulin resistance. Now, if you're familiar with insulin resistance, put a yes in the comment section for me. If you're like me and you had no clue, put a no in the comment section. And I want to take a few seconds and explain insulin resistance, because if you just think, oh, I'm overweight, or you just think, oh, you got high cholesterol, high blood sugar levels, and you don't know why, then you're not going to really thoroughly understand what you need to do to get rid of it forever in your life. So insulin resistance is the root cause of majority of chronic illnesses today. Let me slow down. Insulin resistance is the root cause of most chronic illnesses today. Now, they don't test you for insulin resistance. By the time they test your blood sugar level and they say, oh, somebody's pre-diabetic, you could have been dealing with insulin resistance for 5, 10, 15, some people for 20 years. So there's some simple at-home tests that you can do. I did a video sharing that with you. You can examine your own body. And here are some things to look for. If you have like hardened belly fat, you don't have the loose jiggly belly fat, that's a sign of insulin resistance. If you have skin tags around your neck and under your arms and in between your legs, that's a sign of insulin resistance. If you have cravings like I did When I was here, I had crazy cravings for sugary foods. If you have cravings for sugary foods or salty foods, put me in the comments. Cravings are a sign of insulin resistance. You're not supposed to be having cravings for sugar to where you just have to have sugar, or having cravings for salt to where you just have to have salt. That is an indication of insulin resistance. Hey, what's going on, North Carolina? Appreciate your amazing week. Me. Yeah, so those are cravings. If you're bloated after you've eaten, sign of insulin resistance. But here's one that most people don't even think about. If you get tired after eating a meal, you have to take a nap. You know, people used to make the running jokes. Oh man, after that Thanksgiving meal, whoo, I gotta go take a nap and watch a football game. No, that's a sign of insulin resistance. There are quite a few folks that don't have to take a nap after eating a meal. That's a sign of insulin resistance. So here's why it's not being discussed. You have to ask yourself, okay, Andre, if this is one of the biggest challenges out here, it's the root cause to being overweight, to high cholesterol, high blood pressure level, type 2 diabetes, this root cause to fatty liver, PCOS, why aren't more people talking about it? Here's why. The root cause is the modern day food environment that we're living in. It's a $4 trillion industry. Fast foods. The packaged foods in the grocery store. Comes in a can, box, a bag. And now it's spilling over into our fruits and vegetables. They're now being over-processed. They're becoming bigger, fatter, sweeter, and juicier. And they have less fiber and less vitamins and minerals in them. But they have more calories and they taste better and they're sweeter. So you eat more. All of this is driving up insulin resistance. So what's the solution? Well, the solution people told me, and they might have told you these solutions. So when I was this big guy here, this is the solution I heard. Well, you need to count your calories, Andre. Calories in, calories out. Maybe you have heard that before. Put some of the solutions in the comments that you have heard to get healthy and lose weight. Counting calories was one that I heard. Starvation program. You just need to push yourself back from the table. You just need to have more self-discipline. That's a big one I heard. Another one, well, man, you're so overweight. You probably just need to have surgery and just like cut off half your stomach and staple it up or wrap it with a band. I heard that one. Exercise. Go to the gym. The picture, when I put this picture up, I was going to the gym. 5 days a week. I was going to the gym. Killing myself. Fasting. Heard that one. But here's the thing. All of those are good things to do. But they're very difficult to maintain in today's modern day food environment that you have to live in. And they do not solve the underlying problem of insulin resistance. So you end up yo-yoing. So that's why I yo-yoed for so many years. Hey, Melanie, good to see you. Welcome. So I yo-yoed. And that's what happened. You do keto for a while. You lose some weight. You can't maintain it in today's modern day food environment. So you end up falling off. So then you try something new next year. You say, oh, it's a new thing. It's intermittent fasting. That's the new deal. So you do that. And you try to do it on your own. You do really, really good for a while. And then you can't maintain. You end up falling off. And then you feel like quitting. And that's where I was right here. That picture, I was ready. Matter of fact, I wasn't ready. I did quit. In this picture, I quit. I gave up on life. And I said, you know what? I'm just going to be a big guy for the rest of my life. I just got to deal with these knee pains, and if I get tired, I'm just going to have to sit down. And that's exactly what I was doing in that picture. I'd walk for like about 5 minutes, got tired, and I had to sit down and take a break. I guess I'm just going to have to wear big clothes and find clothes that can fit me. And I was depressed because I gave up. I was severely depressed. And then I ran across these tools on the internet. And the thing about these tools I want to share with y'all, and I want to educate you on this. Because here's the thing. I don't want to sell you something. I want you to be educated on what's happening in the marketplace, why people are sick, and how to truly reverse that forever. And I found for me, and I believe for majority of people out there, this is the absolute #1 strategy that you can implement. And it's the Feel Great tools along with time-based eating. When you combine the time-based eating with the tools, it creates the Feel Great system. I just got my product today. Excellent, outstanding. Keep me posted on your progress. So you have your time-based eating, and then you have your 2 tools. Now, if you've never done time-based eating before, let me kind of put my chart up here so you can see what that looks like to get an idea. And then you're going to have a period in the day when you don't have caloric intake. And I meant to do it as that. And it seemed like every week they changed the button. So, all right. So let me know if y'all can see that right here where it says fast and eat. Let me know if y'all see that in the comments. Put yes in the comment form if you can see that where it says fast 16 hours, eat 8 hours. Yes. Okay, perfect. So this is time-based eating. Now, if you have never done time-based eating before, I would say start like this, half and half. Do 12-hour fasting and a 12-hour eating window. Now, your 12-hour fasting window, you're sleeping 6 to 8 hours. So you finish your last meal at 9 o'clock. You go to bed at 11. You wake up at 7 in the morning. Well, your next meal you have at 9 a.m. So that's from 9 p.m. to 9 a.m. is your eating window and fasting window. What part of Georgia are you in? I'm not in Georgia. I'm in Florida. Oh, so yes, that's a Georgia number. I've had that for 20 years. I used to actually live in Georgia. So that's why I still have that Georgia number. But ultimately, you want to get to the 16-hour window. That's the sweet spot. Fasting for 16 hours. During that 16 hours, your insulin level finally get a time to rest, and your body can really start to burn fat for energy. So now, in your fasting window, you'll drink your Unimonte. What this Unimonte does, it accelerates your body's capability of burning fat for energy in your fasting window, which is very, very key. Because if you've ever tried to fast before, you get these crazy headaches. Your eyes start to hurt. Some people get the shakes because they've never done it. They get withdrawal from caffeine and withdrawal from sugars. But when you drink the Unimonte, it makes fasting 16 hours absolutely easy to where anybody can fast for that 16-hour period. Now, Unimonte allows you to feel great all day. You can sip on this throughout the day. So you brew it, put it in about 16 to 24 ounces of hot water, and you sip on it throughout your day. So you wake up at 6, 7 a.m., you're sipping on this till probably about 11 o'clock, and then you'll go ahead and have your first meal at, let's say, 12 noon, lunchtime. When you go to eat that meal, you're going to drink your balance 5 to 10 minutes before eating your food. Now, this is why balance is very, very key. Inside of balance, there are 4 patented blends. The first one is a cardio matrix. So it's great for your heart health. The second one is a fiber matrix. So you're going to introduce about 8 different strands of fiber to your gut health. This is going to help to balance out your gut health, which is key to becoming healthy and staying healthy and getting rid of insulin resistance. Also inside of the balance, you have your vitamin complex. So this is a multivitamin. So with this system together and time-based eating, you're going to roughly save about $5 to $20 per day. Because when you're fasting for 16 hours, you're cutting it out maybe 1 meal or 1 or 2 stacks. That's $5, $10. No need for energy drinks when you're drinking your Unimonte. No need for a bunch of cup of coffee when you're drinking your Unimonte. That's another $5 to $10. So with the time-based eating and the 2 system, you're saving about $20 to $30 a day. On the low end, you're saving at least $10 per day between that meal and this replace your multivitamins and your mineral supplement because it got you covered in both of these packs. So now, the thing that separates this from anything else in the marketplace is the scientific research. They have done human clinical studies. As a matter of fact, when you go to this link right here, feelgreattools.com, and you click on where the product is, you can scroll to the bottom of that page, and there's a part that says science. You can click on science, and you can see all the research, the clinical studies, how they're in the PDR.net. You can see how they're certified, on how they've done the clinical studies at BYU, at Cleveland Clinic, which is the #1 heart hospital in America. So you see all the science and the research on there. And with the science and the research, you get 3 things I couldn't find nowhere else with anything that was talking about helping you with your health. #1, you get a 90-day happiness guarantee. When is the last time you went to the doctor's office or you bought a supplement from GNC or somewhere else and they say, hey, use this for 90 days. And in those 90 days, if you don't see any improvement in your A1C, in your cholesterol, in your triglyceride levels, in your blood pressure, you get your money back. No questions asked. Boom. Nothing else gives that. #2, you're also going to get the best price guarantee. So the link above my head, that's connected to me. And yes, it's a referral link through the company. And yes, I would get some compensation. Yes, because I'm here on TikTok doing videos, sharing these with you. And yes, there is some compensation to that. Because that's how the company get the word out. They don't pay $5 million on Super Bowl day for a 30-second commercial for you to watch. They have real people like me that has used the product and got real results, sharing their stories to help get the word out, because they believe this is the best way to get the word out and offer support to you as you're on your journey. When you see something on TV, you buy it from the commercial, nobody helps you out. When they write your prescription for something, you get it, you go home, you got a problem, nobody helps you out. Here, you have a support system in place, which is key. The third thing is you're going to get 100% quality assurance guarantee. Every batch of the product at this link goes through a triple testing process before it leaves the warehouse facility, guaranteeing that you're going to get the most authentic product every single time. What are the side effects? So these are 2 food-based products, so there are no side effects with this. You don't look healthy. Well, hey, my blood work say different, so I guess that's a matter of opinion. I couldn't bend my knees 8 months ago. Now I can do squats in the gym. I got videos of me swimming in the ocean. Couldn't do that 8 months ago, so it's all a matter of that. How much weight have you lost already? I'm down a total of 85 pounds so far. My goal weight is to get to 250. My highest I've been was close to 500 pounds. So I'm a long ways away from where I was, but I'm also nowhere close to where I want to be. And it's a process. Any other questions? You do look healthy. Appreciate that, Rosie. Thank you so very much. You know, I love this social media platform and TikToks, and I love it. You know, you get everybody has opinion, and I love it. I'm always going to be a positive person. I'm always going to have positive vibe when I'm on here and when I'm talking. But, you know, people just, you don't know what a person's been hurt with. They've been scammed out of money. You know, people have lied to them. So I get it when people are skeptical and, you know, they're saying things, and I get it. I truly understand. So I don't worry about none of that. Inspiration. Is it true you gained your weight back once you stopped using the system? I can't say for that. I haven't stopped using the system, and it actually costs me more if I stop using the system. For example, I pay like $150 for this a month. Without using this, between my vitamins, my supplements, the stuff I was using to stimulate my energy and keep me going, I'll spend about $300 a month. So it's actually cheaper for me to use this system on here. So I can't say yay or nay. And most of the people that's been using the system with me, they're still using it in some way, shape, or form. Any other questions, everybody?
Yeah, like Coach Jake. Yeah, she still keep getting the same results on the system. And with that being said, Coach Tara, you hit me, you text me, and then you appeared on my screen. So share with the folks, what's been your story on the product and the system so far?
So far, awesome. I'm seeing, which this, we know this is not a weight loss product or a weight loss system, right? However, because of the way that I eat in moderation, I'm seeing these awesome results with my health and with the fat loss. So I started in a size 14, and now I'm in a size 6. I've been doing this system for 5.5 months. Last month I did the cleanse that totally, I believe, advanced because my stomach is like flat. And I'm like, what is going on? It's like getting flatter and flatter. And so on top of that, my age, I never thought I would be back in the gym. So I have all of this energy. I need to find something to do. So I started going to the gym and working my butt off. I mean, literally, I kid you not, I was like doing machines and doing the rope. That rope used to be a struggle for me. And doing the rope now, dude, I'm like, okay, this is it. So I have tons of energy. I've been keeping this energy. My attitude has totally changed. Like, I was known in my home as the grouch. And now they're like, where's that person at? I'm like, she's gone. She's gone pecan. Like, we ain't gonna find her no more. So it has totally changed my life totally.
Oh, somebody said, Coach Tara, we're the same age.
Yeah, 53 years old, guys. I have 4 kids. I never thought I was ever, with all of the hormonal imbalances that I had, that I was actually going to be able to get rid of the fat that I had. There were constant, issues with my health. They never could find it till this day. I started the system and all of that diminished. So I am product of the product because my life changed, really. And what we have, that goal of helping 1 million people, that is a goal that we are going to make, because a lot of folks are feeling great and they're feeling different than ever before. It doesn't matter your age, because we have 8-year-olds. I have 8-year-olds to 92-year-olds that are on the system. So yes, if you could chew on a organic salad, you can totally do the system. It does not interact or counteract with any of your medication. So you'll be good. You got big time good support here with Mr. Parks here. He has you back. He is out here helping folks and doing what he does. He's out there giving these motivations and all this good stuff. He is your guy. Guys, do what you got to do and get with Mr. Parks.
Ms. Tara, appreciate it. I know you got a busy schedule there. Yes, thank you. So I don't know how to do the disconnect part yet.
Oh, I got it.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. You're a totally awesome rock star. And somebody said to tell you hello. Superstar Boss said to tell you hello.
All right. So I think for the person that says, can I do a one-on-one? So here's a number you can text me at, and we can set that up. 678. That number there. If you say it, they don't let it go through. But there's a number there you can text me at, or you can contact me at the link feelgreattools.com, and we can set up that there. Because my mission is to help. We have a mission as a community to help 1 million people to feel great again. If that means get rid of the weight, controlling the glucose, the diabetes, the blood pressure, the cholesterol, the PCOS, the triglyceride, the fatty level, well, so be it. But we want to help you to feel great again and live your best life ever. So I definitely want to thank each and every one of you for being on here. Somebody just put on it. So how much is the system? Oh, I saw that earlier. I didn't say it. So the system is roughly $5 per day. And that $5 per day includes 1 packet of your Unimonte and includes 2 packets of your Balance. It comes in a full 30-day supply. And in that 30-day supply, if you do the subscribe and save, you're going to get a free gift this month. It's called the Bone Fortify, which is a great supplement for bone. And you take that last thing at night before you go to bed. And you're going to get free shipping for only $152 US. You can do a one-time purchase. You'll pay a little bit higher price, and you pay for your shipping and handling. JF, I would say get with the person who got you started on the system. If it was me, contact me. Here's the contact info. If it's not, get with that person, and let's make sure you're using the system properly, how it's instructed to use it, to make sure. And then also make sure you're tracking your inches because the main thing you lose is fat on the system, and you do gain muscle on the system because your body's not properly absorbing nutrients like it's supposed to. Did I get you started on the system there, JFS? Did I get you started on the system? Make sure to contact the person. If I got you started on the system, contact me here. Everybody that I work with get results. Everybody that I work with get the results. Sometimes we have to tweak